Hey everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hopefully, wherever you're at, you're having an awesome day. Today, I'm having an awesome day because I finally got the last piece on my Thundercats diorama here that I was waiting for. You guys could see this is 1/10 scale from Iron Studios, Monkian. Monkian? However you pronounce that. Again, huge Thundercats fan here, so I just had to get into these 1/10 scale pieces. I did get this via Sideshow a couple of days ago. Just had a chance today to really take a deep dive into it. I haven't opened it, so I'll film a little piece about what comes inside, etc. But awesome looking box. So again, if you keep your boxes, it's a really cool shot here of the figure. And then on the back here, you guys could see the overall product. Very similar style base to Vulture Man. But anyway, let me open this up, then we'll get back to it. Okay, so as you guys could see, got this figure open, and I guess we'll go over what all comes with it. You get this thing in 4 pieces. I've already taken the tissue paper and some of the foam packing that came with it. It did come really well packaged, and thankfully there doesn't appear to be any damage. The base again appears to be the cool rock motif that all these other pieces sort of have going on. This is very similar almost to Vultraman's base. The really cool thing that I just noticed is the fact that, hey, look at this on the rock. That is really cool detail that they've added there. I guess the pigs or the hog's head sort of sitting there. Here's the part where the leg will go in, and here's the other one. But again, this is really, really well done. I just took this out of the box. I haven't had a chance to clean it, so you might see some of the styrofoam on it. But I love, love, love this detail that they've added here. The rock's really well done. So again, kudos to Iron Studios on the base. It's really good. And again, here's the base. These are not numbered. Again, none of these are. But really cool nonetheless. Really cool piece there. So we'll attempt to put this back down somehow. The other part that you do get, and I saw here, was the shield, which looks really, really nice here. You guys could see it. The Monkian there looks almost gold, very worn out, very dirty. Love, the details there. There's some scratches and things there, some weathering. So it's really well done. And again, this is the hand, so that kind of goes in magnetized into the statue itself. But again, great job. Even just looking at the details on the hand, it looks really cool. But yeah, that's again something else that's done really well. And then his weapon. I don't know if this would be called a flail, maybe not. But again, the ball and chain here, great job on the detailing with the spikes in the ball, and then followed by this rope-like texture, which again I do like, and then some chains here with the handle. But awesome, and it's permanently stuck, I guess, in this pose. It is soft. I would just be really careful with how you handle this. Try not to bend it too much. You may end up breaking it. But this again looks awesome. So then moving on to the main thing is the figure itself. And I'm really impressed by this coat. It's fabulous. It looks awesome. The detailing here it's pretty good for 1/10 scale again. This would have made cool quarter scale figures. The pose, the details there, and there's a face again. You know, you're seeing it yourself. What else can I say? There's some good detailing. I love the teeth, love the mouth, the helmet. I really like. I love the ears there. You guys could see the side profile there. I guess if I had to nitpick one part, would be that obviously it looks like the head and this front part of the beard may have been separate and they glued it on. So you can see some slight very slight differences from the side. But as viewed for the front, thing looks great. But you guys can see the detail there on the coat itself. Here's the magnet on the one hand. Here's a section for him to hold the weapon on the other. I guess on the inside it looks pretty plain, but then as far as the hand itself, again, sort of that hairy detail, right? Very fitting of the character. You see some muscle definition there on the torso. Again, this time with the skirt, really well done. It's like a red burgundy. And then as you move down through, there's some details there in these straps with the spikes. Very spiky guy. Another thing here of part of his armor. But yeah, the leg, the muscle definition is definitely there. Here's the feet, little hairy feet with the nails there. And again, here's the metal pole. And here's the other section of the foot. Again, I think overall I'm really, really impressed with this. I love how the coat is just puffy and kind of takes over the statue itself. It's really cool. Here's the back, and again, some nice detailing here on the skirt. Some nice detailing here on his shorts that he's wearing. Looks like some stitching from the bottom there, but really cool. The post is very similar theme to the other ones, but I would say I'm again very impressed with what Iron Studios here has done in 1/10 scale. Love the little thing here on the helmet. Looks really cool. Yeah, but I'm really, really happy with this piece. No issues on my end. So we're going to put this together next. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here we are back. We're going to put this piece together. Again, here's the awesome base. And essentially there's a hole here for the metal peg, the metal pole, and there's another section here where the right foot will go. And essentially this kind of goes facing forward. So you guys could see here's the statue itself. It's got the metal pole that's going to go here. And we're going to attempt to put that in, and awesome, it's in. And you guys could see there, it already looks pretty awesome. It kind of sits in. There does appear, okay, so there's no magnet here. At least I don't think there is. But this fits in really well, and he sits in really nicely there on the base. Now the weapon itself sort of just goes slotted in place here. I like that this time they appear to have put enough room for the weapon to sort of fit in really well. I know for the other pieces, it was really hard to get the weapon in, and sometimes you felt like you were going to break things. In this case, it fits in really, really well there. You can move this around how you want it. I'm going to leave like this for now. And the last thing to do is this, his left arm with the shield. And there is a magnet there. So I'm going to try to fit that in. And there you go. No problem. The shield is really light, so there really isn't an issue with falling off or anything. And the magnet in there is more than enough for the figure there to hold it in place. But I mean, I don't know what else I can say about this. I love this piece. I don't love it as much as the Scythe piece that I got earlier, but this one definitely complements the whole diorama there. It's really well done. The paint, again, for 1/10 scale, awesome job by Iron Studios. The bases are pretty plain as far as rock goes. I do love that this one has its extra detail of the hog's head or the warthog's head. But you know, I don't mind it. It looks overall really, really cool. Again, you guys could see it there. The paint, again, it's awesome. It's well done. I love the coat, the detail, and it's very spiky. So that is kind of cool. And you guys could see him there. Really awesome. But yeah, for me, I'm so glad that I finally have sort of this last piece of the puzzle. I've been looking to get all these Thundercat pieces all done, and I think I'm finally done with this. So now let's do some quick comparisons. Okay, guys, so comparison. Here he is next to Vulture-Man. Again, I want to show them together. The bases are a little similar, I guess, going in different directions, but I think they look awesome together. Next to him is, let's bring in Slide here. Obviously, this guy will look a little better as a centerpiece in between these two, but nonetheless, looking awesome there. Again, it's so great to have all these pieces together, so we'll put them aside there. And here he is next to Jackalman, which I'm struggling with at the moment. But yeah, there you go. Jackalman looks really cool again. And here he is next to the main baddie, Momra there. Looks really cool again. It's so awesome to have this piece. I think it really complements the rest of the collection here really well. And then if you wanted to compare him to a couple of the other guys here that I have on my desk, here he is next to Chitara. Here he is next to Panthro. So again, they look awesome. We'll move Chitara. And then one last comparison here, Wily Kit and Wily Cat. So happy again to have these together. From my perspective, again, if this is a line you were already into, so obviously you kind of know what you're getting into there. But Monkian himself looks awesome. I would highly recommend him. I think he complements the rest of this line really well, as I struggle to put all these guys sort of together for you here. But yeah, would definitely highly recommend Monkian here. I think it's a great addition, and once again, I am really happy to finally have all these guys together, and you could see them there. They look really awesome. So yeah, I would highly recommend Monkian here. If you're a Thundercats fan, I think budget-wise, these are pretty cool. I think a little over 100 at least for these four. He is a little expensive, but he's been on sale at least twice that I can think of. But yeah, the whole set looks really cool there together. Really awesome to have Monkian added to the collection. Highly recommended. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for spending your very valuable time. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time.